In today's battlefields, technology that seems purely technical often turns into a moral dilemma, and the TOS-1A Sonsepiok is one of the sharpest examples. On the one hand, this system is praised for its ability to neutralize hardened defenses. On the other hand, its humanitarian and legal consequences spark global debate. In this report, we're not chasing sensation. We're trying to understand what truly makes this weapon different, how it affects battlefield dynamics, and why it raises such deep ethical and legal concerns. The TOS-1A was born from a tactical need, breaking fortified defensive positions. Built on a tank chassis, it carries salvos of large-caliber rockets equipped with thermobaric warheads. Here, our explanation is conceptual. We're discussing its effects, not how to operate it. Thermobaric warheads create a unique kind of blast. Not just a short burst of pressure and fragments, but an extended wave of heat, pressure, and local oxygen depletion. This combination gives it a very distinct destructive footprint, especially inside enclosed spaces. Imagine a cloud of fuel-rich vapor in the air. When ignited, the released energy doesn't simply punch a hole in a wall, it transforms the environment itself. Temperatures spike, pressure waves last longer than a conventional blast, and oxygen is rapidly consumed. The consequences are twofold. Structurally, there's a higher chance of collapse and internal damage. For humans, injuries include severe burns, barotrauma to internal organs, and respiratory distress. From a medical perspective, thermobaric injuries are often more complex and harder to treat than fragment wounds, a grim reality that adds to the humanitarian burden. At the tactical level, the TOS-1A functions as a fortress breaker, a tool to open corridors for infantry or armored units by destroying hardened strongholds. Its effect can strip defenders of both physical cover and psychological confidence. But the trade-offs are real. Its shorter range means it must be deployed closer to the front line, exposing it to counterfire. The real question is, do the tactical gains outweigh the risks, including potential civilian casualties and large-scale infrastructure damage? Thermobaric effects become deeply problematic when used near urban areas. Civilian housing, public services, and critical infrastructure can be destroyed in seconds, worsening humanitarian crises, cutting off water, electricity, and healthcare access. Civilian victims are not only those injured at the moment of impact. Long-term suffering follows as communities face disease, homelessness, and collective trauma. Weapons with such wide-area effects create ripple consequences far beyond the battlefield, reshaping the needs for aid and recovery for years. International humanitarian law is built on two key principles: distinction and proportionality. Distinction demands a clear separation between military and civilian targets. Proportionality forbids attacks where expected civilian harm outweighs concrete military advantage. Wide-area effect weapons challenge both principles, ensuring limited collateral damage becomes nearly impossible. This is why their use, especially in populated areas, raises legal and ethical red flags. Humanitarian organizations and legal experts continue to call for transparency and accountability whenever such systems are deployed.